Alrighty, we are live for the Golden Knights in Edmonton against the Oilers for Game 3. Down bad after that last loss. Don't have a good feeling about this one, guys. Edmonton leads 2-0. We go to Edmonton. We all know what happens in Edmonton. I will be a prissy little complainer. We'll go nice. Because I feel something like what happened last game. I mean, no penalty for the can opener against McNabb. Not a fan. McNabb is on the ice. That is the big news. So McNabb is on the ice. Dorofeyev is on the ice. Stuart Skinner in the net. Pickard is hurt. What up, Jesus? Welcome back, brother. So, again, Aiden Hill in net. Braden McNabb on the ice. Pavel Dorofeyev on the ice. And Stuart Skinner for the Oilers in net instead of Pickard. Opening faceoff goes to the Oilers, and they go right across the red line. Headed back, Hilly slows it down, gets it to Hanifin. Hanifin moves it forward. Up ahead to Howden. Howden dumps it deep. Him and Riley Smith going in. As Skinner passes it up the high wall. Trying to get it through the middle. It just misses Barbie. As he cut across the center. Howden putting pressure on. Puck goes straight up into the air. Hanifin can't find it. It gets behind him, but bad pass sends it back the other way. We're not doing... we got plenty of time. Let's say, need to get set up on just a hair better. We were in the zone. But I'm talking way too early, so I just got to remember that. I'm just already amped up. Eichel forcing the Oilers behind their own net. Barbashev keeps it in. Stoney tosses it into the corner. Eichel's going to chase. Stoney gets a stick on it on the low boards, and Draisaitl's going to send it up the low boards. Knights have it in neutral. Barbashev gets it deep, and he'll go for a change. That's a high stick. Just completely gets missed. Who was that? Number 2 for the Oilers. Just smacked. Bouchard just smacked Ivan Barbashev in the face. Face off to the left of Hill. Sorry, I got lost in them talking about how he's not between the ice, but he's down in a corner next to the bench. Vegas getting it out of their own zone. Across the red line. Dumped in. Chase down. Oilers are going to get it up the high wall. Pietrangelo gets it down to Dorofeyev. To the point. Haig shoots. Swallowed up by Skinner. Face off to the right of Skinner. Pietrangelo keeps it in, throws it at the net, hits bodies between the circle. Puck comes out. Beating Pietrangelo, forcing a 2-on-1, but Olofsson saving Pietrangelo, who gets the worst of a hit. He tries to lay on the high wall. And the puck comes all the way out. Skinner settles it. Emerson waiting. Puck comes all the way up, dumped across the blue line. And Edmonton is just skating fast. They're doing what they do. Puck down the low boards in the Vegas zone. Fed out front. Hill makes the stop. Dude just decides to lay on Hill. That's Arvidsson. Dude. Don't like the guy. Number 33. I hope nothing good is going to happen in his general direction, but I already know it will because that's just how it works out sometimes. Hilly doesn't get it out, but the Oilers, nope, kept in at the blue line. It misses the net. They let the play go after missing the offsides and then decided, nah, you know what? Actually, that was offsides. And blow it dead. Officials. Yeah, so the puck was obviously out. The line judge is right there, and he waves it off. I mean, dude, he went into Aiden Hill without being touched. He just went in there and laid on top of him right under the crossbar. Like I said, I'm going to be a lot nicer than I was at the end of last game, and we'll just go with, it's one of those, like, hope he steps on a Lego. I hope he has to use a nasty public shitter and doesn't check for toilet paper first, and there is none. Stoney trying to get it all the way out. Trying to feed it back. Or Stone tried to get it all the way to Eichel, and it was picked off. Not the best decision. Theodore cuts off that pass, but makes a dumbass pass to Barbashev, but we end up getting it through, not for long. Oilers out of their own zone. Waiting. Bouchard has the net, just waiting. Waiting. Here we go. Through neutral, tip deep. Behind the net. Trying to feed it out front, hits the back of the net. Puck comes out to neutral. Who's that? That is, I can't tell. I guess that's Hyman. Riley just got checked. Howden makes a decent hit, and then Carlson with the pressure. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Vajesus. But then again, I mean, we scored 4 on them. You know what I mean? And Skinner coming in refreshed might even be better than Pickard. Because like I said, we lost, but we scored 4. So we'll see just how in favor that is. It's such a blatant call. That's the biggest thing about it. I'd say I want Vegas. We all want Vegas to win, I hope. I mean, granted, I know Oilers fans exist, but seeing them out in the wild is rare. All right, puck all the way back. 5 minutes gone in the first. Hannafin from behind Hill. Waiting for the setup. In the neutral. And turned over in the Oilers zone. Edmonton comes out to neutral. Into the zone. Fought off by Hannafin. That should have been a hold. No call as Dorofeyev fights off the puck. Just reach around and grab him with that free hand. Make him do a 360. That's all good. Shot from the low point goes wide. Oilers still have it in the Vegas zone. Down behind the net to the low wall. Arvidsson on the low boards. Gets it down below the net. And Hannafin and Whitecloud are setting up. Olofsson. Why is nobody telling Olofsson somebody's there? Let's go, guys. Good stick. And Eichel not able to get it out under pressure. And here we go. Vegas in. Eichel to Barbashev. Locks it up in the low corner. Gets it to McNabb. Across to the high dot. Stoney to Barbashev. Puck goes straight up in the air, and Skinner gets the save. Damn. All right. Little over 6 1/4 gone in the first. Shots are 2 apiece. No score as of yet. Vegas winning 4 out of 5 faceoffs. Got 5 hits compared to the Oilers 1. 3 giveaways by the Oilers and nothing produced. The struggle is real. Oh, the struggle is real. Go take a look at this real quick. Sweet. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, boy. Yeah, I had to switch up the jersey a little bit. Oh, they just added a shot to Vegas, 3-2. But had to switch up the jersey in hopes of producing just a hair more luck than what the Stoner jersey did. It did its job for Minnesota, but now that we're playing Edmonton, got to curveball it a little bit. 6.5 might as well. I mean, you won on your first one, right? You won the 5.5, so might as well win the 6.5. That might be a little more of a risk in this game. In fact, it's more of a risk in this game, but it wouldn't be like you to take an over. That's not what I wanted. Face off to the right of Skinner. Puck goes up to the high boards. And Edmonton feeds it out. Vegas. Quick up ahead across the red line. And we got a high stick. I'm not, and the face-off is in the Vegas end. That is actually confusing me right now, but okay. Skinner allowed 5 and 28, allowed 6 and 30. Pickard allowed 4 and 32 and 2 and 17. So, like, if we can just get the puck to the net, damn it, we'll be fine. Things will start happening. Eichel works his way out. Gets it to Stoney, back to Eichel. He tries to center it. Barbashev ends up with it. And then Stoney on the low wall. Back down to Barbashev. And Eichel has it taken from him. Puck in. Stoney trying to get it out of the corner. Takes a hit as he does. Oh, bouncing puck just a little too far ahead for Barbashev. That was very close to being a very good opportunity. McDavid passes it back. And there's the goal. Dude, Vegas is getting swept. Vegas is going to get swept. I see nothing good happen. That's the one thing about it. After what happened last game, I'm trying to stay positive. I just don't see it happening. Hill just got his ass kicked. And nobody put pressure on him. Well, I guess, yeah, he went, never mind. Barbashev went back for the block, the pass block. Wall out from his own net. Puck bouncing around. Edmonton ends up with it 2-on-1, and the shot goes high. The backhand over the net. And the Oilers are just going to take it from here. All right, so Pietrangelo just took a shot to the head, and it looked like Wall reacted to it. Looks like Pietrangelo might have blood in his nose. Dude, Evander Kane is dirty as shit. In 23, he ran 20 feet to cross-check Pietrangelo in the face and didn't get called for a penalty. Here, it's a blatant check to the head. And Kane, the piece of dog shit that he is shaking his head like it wasn't a penalty. Evander Kane should be bagging groceries, and that's because I'm being nice to him. He is dirty as shit. Like, the only reason I ever am worried when we play Edmonton is because I'm worried they're going to hurt one of our guys. And already they've hurt McNabb, and they just hit Pietrangelo high into the boards. Head hit into the boards. It's what they do. They hurt people. Oh, good work trying to get the puck to hurdle. It just didn't make it. All right, 30 seconds gone on the Vegas power play. Theodore out of his own zone. In. Eichel has it up high. Goes all the way across the hurdle. Hurdle to Theodore. Theodore to the top of the circle. Top circle. And Theodore's waits, throws it off a stick, up and out of play. Face off in the Edmonton zone. 11:27 to go in the first. And I forgot I can't do that. Oh, shit. Did I do it again? Hang on. I did. I fucked up. Hang on. Yeah, I fucked up on that. Olofsson couldn't handle the puck, and it comes rolling through traffic. Vegas keeps it in at the point. Theodore down the low wall to Eichel. Hits Stone. Back to Eichel. Throws it back to Theodore. 25 seconds on the power play. Eichel to Stone. Stone trying to get it stuffed in. He can't. Eichel to Olofsson's stick broke. Oh my goodness, dude. We just can't. Vegas can't catch a break right now. To the middle. Hurdle couldn't get it on target. And it's clear. Shots are 6-3 Vegas as we go back to full strength. And then Theodore turns it over, missing the pass to Hannafin. Puck goes off the post. That was Shea Theodore again. Why? Carlson gets it in. Hurdle. Sorry, Barbashev tries to feed it across. Doesn't connect. Oilers back out of the zone. Haig has... Oh, somebody for Edmonton just went down, and Vegas is going to get a penalty. I'm not sure what just happened, but McDavid is getting up off his knees, which is where he belongs. White Cloud to the box. Oh, good Lord, guys. Why? Interference against McDavid. At least the officiating crew knows what penalties are now. That's new. Man. I just. That's all I got. Sorry, we're at commercial break. I'm waiting for it to load up, but I'm just disappointed in Vegas right now. Shout out to Edmonton for stopping the power play. We've had chances, we just cannot score. Plain and simple. Hits are 12-1 Vegas. Block shots are 3-1 Vegas. But another opportunity, very close, because Shea Theodore just can't help himself but turn it over. Edmonton wins the face-off, keeps it in. High wall. Yo, what up, Michigan Made? I'm doing well, buddy. How you doing? I would be doing a lot better if that score was reversed, but here we are. You know what I mean? But how you been? How's your Saturday going? Oilers across the red line into the Vegas zone off the skate of Carlson, and it's back to neutral. Sees a step it up. McDavid's going to get going soon. Yep. That's my dad and I were talking about that. McDavid and Draisaitl haven't done much. And they're going to at some point. And like Skinner's in instead of Pickard, which power play goal Edmonton. Vegas is getting swept. I want to stay positive. I'll be here when it happens, but Vegas is going to get swept. We are not going to win in Edmonton. McNabb does nothing to help clear the guy out of the crease. All right. A lot of hockey to be played. But yeah, the Michigan Made, going back to that, you're 100% right. And the problem is that they're just not. Like, I'm still pissed about the missed call on McNabb at the end of the game. I'm trying to get over it, but bro, it has been hard. Battle on the low boards. Vegas comes away with it. Hurdle playing catch. Puck goes deep. Hurdle chasing it. Comes down to the low boards. Olofsson tries to get it high. And Oilers get it out. Vegas has it. Going for change. Pietrangelo from his own zone. Dude, 2 goals on 4 shots. Vegas gets it to the point. McNabb's shot gets stopped between the circles. Go figure. Back the other way. So Theodore can't handle the puck. Finally, he does. Hanifin gets it up, and the Knights get it out. Kolasar charges in, locks him up. Wall trying to get it back up to the point. Shot. Blocked out front. I'm not sure if Skinner got that or somebody else did. Hanifin gets it down low. Kolasar cycling up. Leaves it for Theodore. Theodore shoots it, and it goes gets stopped and bounces to the high wall. Theodore out of his own zone across neutral, dumped in. Skinner to play it. Eichel falls over after he keeps it in the zone briefly. Good defensive stick. Turns it around. Barbashev. Big shot. And it's fought off to the boards. Oilers turn it over in neutral. Eichel settles it down. Knights trying to get out of their own zone. Up the high wall. Carlson kicks it into Riley Smith. Riley Smith goes down hard as he hits Skinner. I'm very surprised he didn't get a penalty. Edmonton turns it over in the Vegas zone. Vegas turns it over in neutral. Howden gets it settled. Riley Smith sends it in. Puck to the low corner of the Oilers zone. Stuck on the high wall. Vegas has it for a moment, but the Oilers get it right back, and they head into neutral. Oh, good grief. And offsides. It's not the fault of the linesman, but haha. Hey, you know what? They didn't connect on it, but Riley Smith did a hell of a job to avoid the goaltender interference. You got to give him that one. It is looking rough, fellas. I want to be positive. I really do. I know it's like we need at least one this period. I just don't see it coming. If we don't get one this period, then we need to fire off one extremely fast. No. Just seeing what else is going on. As of right now, nothing. Here we go, guys. Edmonton from their own zone into neutral. Deep into the Vegas area. Hannafin sends it around. Stopped by the Oilers. They have it behind the net. Fed out front. Pass doesn't connect. Hurdle gets it to Olofsson. Olofsson goes off a skate, and they're going to call offsides. And Dorofeyev just starts getting cross-checked from both sides. Why is that? That's not going to be a penalty, though. Just fucking... Dorofeyev gets cross-checked from both sides, and the refs come over like, hey, don't do that. Unreal, dude. Unreal. Five minutes to go in the first period. Edmonton out of their own zone across the red line. Good back check by Kolasar. 2-on-1 the other way. Wall trying to feed Pearson, and he's not able to get it there. Oh, puck goes in. It's Wall. We're within one. All right, we got one. Told you it's big. Now we can't let him get another one this period. We either need to score or keep it like this, which is gonna be tight. Scoring for your Golden Knights with his second of the playoffs. Number 10, Nicholas Waugh. With an assist by number 14, Nicholas Hey. I'm glad. Yeah. Unbelievable. Two, baby. All right, as soon as the goal loads, I gotta call it. We got a brand new game with 43 minutes and 41 seconds to play. Okay. Scoring for your Golden Knights with his second of the playoffs, number 19, Riley Smith, with an assist from number 9, Jack Eichel, and a secondary assist from number 2, Zach Whitecloud. Let's go, fellas. I didn't even get to react to the shot. I was in the middle of making the goal call for Nick Waugh. This is a turnaround. 3:12 to go in the first. Shots are 9-4 Vegas. Puck into the Vegas zone. 3 minutes left to go. Picked off by Edmonton. Risky pass and a no reward. Puck sent low behind Hill. Couple of moves made. It comes to the point shot. Stopped out front. Hill makes a great pad save on the backhand rebound. And Hurdle gets it deep. Skinner to play it. Goes up the low boards. And Edmonton from their own zone sets up behind the goalie. Draisaitl in deep. McDavid kind of wish he stepped up on that puck, but he did the right thing by going deep when Draisaitl has a head of steam. Puck in the low corner. Good hit by McNabb. I don't know if that's Perry, but he just dropped somebody. Puck poked out. And Pearson dude, don't get a stupid penalty, Pearson. Victor just straight ripped the guy's stick out of his hands and dropped it on the ice. That could have easily been a dumbass power play to Edmonton after tying it up late in the second. Down low, out in front, loses the puck in his skates, and now Jack Eichel with Riley Smith Jack tries to make a move on the guy and loses it. He should have just picked away. He had help, unless he didn't know that. Puck goes way up out of play on a shot above the circles. Face-off's going to be in the Vegas zone. Oh, I don't know if I've seen this helmet from Aiden Hill. Yeah, Hilly made a good stop, but let up a rebound. Good thing, though, he reacted well, made it over to get the blocker save. Face off to the right of Hill. Minute 20 left in the first period. Puck goes all the way back in the Edmonton zone. Into neutral. Oilers get across. Dump it deep. Chased down by Carlson. He comes right up the gut out of the zone. Gets it up high. Down to Hannafin. From the middle, shoots and hits something out high. Whitecloud has it at the low point. Sends it to the high point. Hannafin gets it down low. It's lost at the high circle. Great pass to get it to Hannafin. Across to the high circle, but it gets disrupted. And out into neutral. Howden slings it in from the red line. 30 seconds to go in the period. Edmonton gets it out of the zone. Petrangelo gets it to Carly. Carly going back the other way with Hannafin on his high side. Dumps it deep. Carlson back to play it. Bouchard winning the battle against Colasar. And a little bit of a misplay down on the low wall. We got about 5 seconds to go. And Edmonton's going to take it on the high boards. And we are 2-2 at the end of the first period. There goes Colasar standing up for Howden. I love it. Dude, I hate Edmonton so much. So much. But 2-2 is the score as we go into first intermission. Vegas, everything they were doing wrong, they're doing well now. They didn't give up. They're not getting beat. I love it. All right. Timer is on. We'll see you guys in about 15 minutes. I'm going to relax for a couple while we are doing intermission. See you guys in a bit. Yeah, but Jesus, 6.5 is looking pretty tough. I do agree. But we are back. Let's make sure the feed didn't die on us, which it probably did. We are back. But yes, they did tie it up. Sorry, you must have come back when I walked away. All right, here we go for the second period as I spill water all over myself for the bazillionth time with that cup. Hilly gloves it, plays it to White Cloud. Whitey gets it up the low wall, and Riley Smith gets it out. Carlson taking it down the low boards. He stops, turns, gets it to Olofsson, who's behind the net, to the high point, low point. White Cloud throws it on net. It goes off the back wall into the back of the net. Riley Smith did a great job feeding the puck out to the middle, but nobody home. Oilers get it back. White Cloud sends it up the low boards, takes a hit after that's gone, but it's an icing. Dude, Kolasar's back check to force that turnover was so good. And then Riley Smith just kicked ass. That's all that was. Oilers win the puck in the Vegas zone to the low corner. Carlson works it up out. And it is going all the way back to an icing. No icing. Okay, good. Bouchard looking for somewhere to go. He gets it up to the blue line, tipped in. Hilly settles it. Leaves it onto the side of the net for Theodore. I'm not a fan of that play at all. But Vegas gets it out. Ooh, that was a good jump into that pass, but a turnover in neutral. Vegas going the other way. Howden gets it taken away from him as he tries to make a move. Oilers into the Vegas zone, up to the high dot, wrap around. Hilly was way out of the goal. He got very lucky. There was no one to send that puck to, and he did not try the wraparound chance. Ooh, a little bit of a stick into McNabb's chest there. Theodore up the low wall and out. Oilers out of their own zone. No icing. Makes the red line and dumps it in. Trangelo trying to go up the low boards. Carly gets it. Feeds it to Hurdle. Hurdle into the Oilers zone down low. On the low boards, trying to get it to Dorofeyev, who takes a bump and goes down. Oilers out. They get it deep. Petrangelo's going to go to the low boards, takes a big hit to do so. And Pearson loses the pass from Hurdle. Riley Smith gives a little touch to the Oilers down low. Little wall gets into Kolasar at the low point and in. Riley Smith giving Emerson a little shoulder. Riley Smith in the corner trying to get it up the high boards. Gets it kicked back to Wall. Eventually gets all the way around. White Cloud pinches to keep it in. Hope somebody's back. Kolasar sends it all the way around but can't connect with Eichel. Barbashev kicks it into the high corner of the Oilers zone. Ooh, rough pass, but it works out. Turnover. Howden gets it on the high wall. Trying to get it into the center. Just too much pressure. Barbashev couldn't fight through. Great back check by Barbashev against the low wall. Carlson gets up the high boards. It's out. Barbashev protects the puck against the low wall. Probably should have done something else with it. Oilers are back out. 3-on-3. Nope, one goes for a change. Coming around the backside of the net, held off. Puck comes out front. Ends up on the high boards low boards and out. Through neutral. Nurse kicks it ahead. Frederic back to Nurse. Nurse. Puck comes all the way around. Misses, I believe, Draisaitl in the low circle. And it's off the glass and out. Counting down to 5 minutes gone in the second period. That was a great backhand pass to get it out in front. And Henrique just misses it. Face off to the right of Hill. Oilers win it, controlling the zone. From the point, shot. Puck comes loose in front. Colasar gets it. Takes his time, and it's out. And sent in. Hurdle has it on the high boards. Kicks it out to the center. Nah, that's fine. Just didn't work out. This is somehow magically remains under 6. I would love... Yeah, no shit, dude. 6.5. Hopefully it stays under 6.5 with the Vegas win, man. 4-2 Vegas win. I'm hoping for you, man. Eichel gets it into the zone. He throws it on Skinner. That's kicked wide up to the point and back below the net. Eichel makes a move trying to protect the puck. It's frozen on the wall by Bouchard. Bouchard just took Eichel's helmet off. Vegas wins as well, definitely. But, dude, Eichel just got his helmet ripped off, which should be a penalty. Carlson feeds it out front. Dorofeyev can't get it. And Barbashev has it go off his stick. Oh, yeah. No, dude. I mean, there's at least one more after this, but you're right. It needs to keep going. Especially after the way the last game ended. I'm still so salty. Shot from the high dot goes wide. Haig underneath. Passes it up, but it's fought off of him. Good stick by Pietrangelo. But then Riley Smith whiffs on the puck. Good Lord, dude. Everybody just swinging and missing, trying to move the puck around. Riley Smith backhands it in, and Skinner's going to freeze it. Yeah, 13 minutes on the money to go in the second period. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Said the guys have a habit of making us nervous. Still worried about this, man. I'm worried that someone's going to end up getting hurt. Seems that Evander Kane is well on his way for that. Well on his way in that mission of hurting whoever he can. Okay. Still waiting on that, huh? All right. Oh, these commercial breaks kill me. But Edmonton keeps doing their same dirty shit. Knights haven't been overly disciplined about it, but if they could get that way, that would be a big plus. I mean, that's nothing that Perry did. Stoney lost an edge. And I guess that's man, I thought I haven't seen him. And I guess we still haven't seen him. Theodore settles the puck in the Vegas zone, gets it to neutral. Dorofeyev gets it to Howden. Howden goes around the low boards. Dorofeyev behind the net. Leaves it behind the net. Eichel looking for somewhere to go. All the way to the point. Theodore as Howden gets checked down to the ice. Eichel misses the net or gets stopped, and Dorofeyev ends up with a hand pass. Yo, Fear and Loathing, what's up, buddy? Happy Saturday. We got this, bro. We got this. As long as we don't get screwed on a bullshit penalty, we got this. Or a bad no call is what I should say. So disappointing waking up to a VGK loss. Dude, especially the way we lost last game. Like, I get it. The call wasn't made. We got to keep playing. But when you stop a 5-minute major just to have your guy taken out of the game on a dirty hit and not even get a penalty, it zaps your energy, man. This game was brutal with no call. Yeah, and it's just, like I said, I have a tendency not to say that absolutely cost them, because you can never say that they absolutely would have scored. But what a bullshit penalty. Come in.
Stone's out of the game.
Yeah, I saw that.
But my guy counts.
Yeah, he probably did. Yeah, Stoney is out of the game. I mean, what the fuck is going on? It's hard to. I've had that conversation enough where I'm the guy that's always like, look, dude, it's incompetence. The refs suck. It's nothing malicious. It's not they want this team to win. But, dude, this playoffs, I've been the exact opposite. I'm like, these refs are absolute dog shit. And on top of that, they are making game-changing decisions, and it's not right. Like, again, that tripping call in the overtime, Edmonton versus LA, was one of the biggest bullshit tripping calls I've ever seen. So I can't finish the game during the week and it sucks. Yeah, Stone is out. Stone is out. He lost an edge. It was nothing that Perry did, right? Perry is just skating along, and Stoney lost an edge, went down, and as he went down, he was able to get his hand in front of his head, but he went into his knee. Dude, Theodore, you got to make that shot. I'm sorry. But yeah, so he lost his edge, and as he's falling, he gets his hand up and hits Perry's knee. And so he probably has a concussion. If he is concussed, then that means he's done for a couple of games, which is... Dude, why Theodore doesn't right there cut the other way and backhand it? Nah, that's a good job, Skinner. I'm not too mad at Theodore about that one. No icing as Bouchard collects it. Olofsson putting on pressure and Riley Smith following up with the hit. Puck back the other way through neutral. Behind Hilly. I see the NHL news in the morning. It kills me, but I notice even some big dudes in the NHL notice the bullshit calls. Yeah, they're finally saying something about it. In my opinion, they're not saying enough. And I think they're all cowards because they know the NHL will get mad at them if they like really speak on what's going on. But at least it's being talked about a little bit. Good battle by Pearson. Doesn't come away with it. Wall cuts off that pass. Feeds it out front. Backhand by Hurdle. Gets stopped by Skinner. But yeah, I absolutely, like I said, it's not enough is being said by the people that have the voice to be heard. You know what I mean? Like the guys on the big stations, they'll go, yeah, that's a missed call. They got to make that call anyway. And they just go on with whatever's next. And it's like, dude, how many bad calls, and I mean bad calls, do you have to see before you finally say, you know what? I'm going to dedicate this next 10-minute segment to tearing apart the officiating and the NHL supporting the bad officials. But they won't do that. Sucks because Vegas is such a team. Yeah, so I feel they want us to suffer. Been S tier since day one. Every Golden Knight feels exactly the same way. Every Golden Knight fan. And it's all, dude, all the hate comes from stupid shit. It really is annoying. Vegas isn't a hockey city. Oh, yeah, because there was never a single hockey fan ever in the history of Las Vegas ever. See, when you move away from somewhere and you move to Vegas, shove it up your ass. You don't know what hockey is anymore. It's like, dude, so over the stupid shit like that. Puck down low. Nope, Dorofeyev ends up with it, but runs into Whitecloud. Turnover. I don't like it. Oilers shot. Stopped by Hill. Hay gets it below the net. Comes back out to the high corner all the way around the low boards and out. But yeah, then they fake injuries to circumvent the cap. It's like, first of all, my opinion, if you think Stoney didn't have neck surgery, then okay, fuck, whatever. Fuck you. There's not a whole lot you can say. Penalty against Barbashev for what? I gotta see what that was for. But all it says is 2-minute minor. I guess we'll see what it was from in a second. It's like, oh, they fake it. They cheat the cap so that they have space. And it's like, okay, like whatever anybody says about the cap and manipulating the cap or whatever they want to call it, if they think Vegas invented sneaking past the cap in the NHL, like, seriously? I just don't get it. I was a Kings fan the whole life. Cool. Still VG came and, of course, got to rock my city. Feel ya. Played hockey my whole life in Vegas. Vegas definitely a hockey city. Yeah. Still say love the... something got cut off there. The Knights, it turned so many people on. Yeah. Like, dude, it's the most infuriating thing to me because Vegas did so much for the Golden Knights. Or, sorry. The Golden Knights did so much for the NHL. It got hockey to so many people. And they hate the Golden Knights for it. And I sincerely believe the NHL is... I think they're embarrassed that the expansion team went to the Stanley Cup their first year. And so the NHL hates the Golden Knights. And then everybody hates the Golden Knights. And it's so crazy that Vegas gets all the calls. It's like, really? Do we want to go through the games? Least penalized team, also the fewest power plays all season. But we only look at half of that stat, don't we? I want to see this penalty. They still haven't shown it. It's a slashing against Arvidsson. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll call. Fuck Arvidsson. Okay, when the commentator is saying apparently it was enough to get the ref's attention, that's when you know it's a bullshit penalty. Nugent Hopkins hits a body out front. Vegas gets it clear. Skinner settles it for Bouchard. Bouchard goes forward. Oilers in. We gave them way too much space, but a good reaction off the rebound clears the puck. Wide open follow-up. Can't be doing that. Puck down low. Theodore has it. I think he thought he was going to leave it for McNabb, and McNabb let him take it. Petrangelo clears it all the way down. Eight minutes to go in the second. 1:10 on the power play. Through neutral, they have to kick it backwards, and now they move forward into the zone. Oilers to the point across the blue line. Nugent Hopkins sends it back high. Bouchard to the high dot. Back to the point. Bouchard to the top of the high circle. Back to Bouchard. Down to Nugent Hopkins on the dot. Back to Bouchard. Shot fired. Gets kicked to the high wall. Bouchard skates in. Nugent Hopkins puts a shot on from the low dot. Puck stays in after going up to the point. Big stick. McDavid's pass gets broken up across the crease. 15 seconds to go. McDavid has it. Back to Bouchard up high. Shot. Stopped out front. Rebound. Not cleared. Hey, couldn't get it out. 3 seconds to go on the power play. McDavid trying to sneak it around. It gets up to the side of the net. And we are even strength. So Hilly doesn't have a stick. Puck all the way out into the Oilers zone. Hopefully that bought Hilly enough time, and it did. We've seen less than we've seen plays further away than that called icing, but they beat it. But Fear and Loathing, man, when Route 91 changed the history of the Golden Knights because pass out front cannot connect. It's like as much like it is an absolute tragedy. I hate to say how much of an effect it had on the Golden Knights and their growth, but the city needed something to champion them after the shooting happened, and the Golden Knights were there. And they did so much for all the victims and everyone involved, the first responders. Like every game, they were bringing people out. It was huge. Like they did everything right. They did a bunch of charity stuff for it. Like this, they really dove into supporting the city after that happened, and in turn, the city supported them. And it was just this perfect combination of things. And then made it to the Stanley Cup, didn't win it, but when we were in the playoffs, New York, making a massive jersey to put on the statue of the Statue of Liberty. Caesar's Palace threw jerseys on all of their statues. Night shit was all over the city. It was a totally different thing. He brought the city together so much. Worked as a sous chef at Mandalay. Yeah, night that happened. That was a crazy night. I bet, dude. There's talk about it another day. What I went through that night, but wasn't there. Ended up I had to go down there like getting a call as it's happening, hopping in the car and driving my ass as fast as I could down there. But yeah, wild night. But that really changed the trajectory of the first year of the Golden Knights. It's just like when the after Katrina and the Superdome was rebuilt and they could start playing in the Superdome again. It was a totally different thing. Like all of a sudden it was a totally different world. All right. Vegas able to keep it in the Edmonton zone for the moment. 5:40 to go in the second period. Trying to get it down the high wall. It comes out to the middle, sent to the low boards. Puck comes up, and Petrangelo is able to kick it and keep it in, but it comes back out. Vegas right back in. Battle on the low boards. Looks like Hurdle gets it up to the point. Petrangelo feigns the shot. Looking for something to do. I wish he would have just shot it. Turn and shoot. Follow up, wrap around, and a diving save by Skinner. Damn it. Olofsson all the way across. Fakes the shot at Hannafin. Hurdle misses the pass around the net, and the puck comes out of the zone. Damn, dude. Hurdle with good attempt, but Skinner dives and makes it back. Puck goes back the other way. Skinner settling it behind his net. Goes all the way down into the Vegas zone. And then, okay, we have kind of a late offsides call. That was weird. .438 to go in the second. Shots are 14-11 Vegas. Dude, Hurdle had the wide open net, and it goes off. We whiffed on the. Oh my goodness, dude! Hurdle's gonna be dreaming about that, dude. I'm gonna be dreaming about that one. I'm still dreaming about the Stone miss at the start of last game. All right, McNabb from his own zone, up to the blue line. Waugh gets it in. And this is all without our captain. Waugh gets tripped, no penalty. Oh, rough passing, dude. Draisaitl pressured by Theodore. Sends it to the center, picked off by Waugh. Waugh back the other way. Riley Smith has... Nope, that's the Barbashev. Petrangelo can't keep it in. He's going to dump it down and around. Vegas has it. Riley Smith below the net. To Carlson on the low boards. Carlson spins around. Gets it back to Riley below the net. He's looking. Shot hits a body out high. Petrangelo has it. To the point. Riley Smith hits another skate out high. Carlson keeps it in. Dumps it down low. Pearson has it to Petrangelo, who can't connect on the shot. But at least we got it to the net. Up to the point. Vegas across the blue line. Petrangelo throws it down low. Cycling back is Carlson. I wish he would have shot that. Just turn and shoot. Trying to get it up front for the tip, and it doesn't connect. Puck comes out into neutral. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Carlson takes it in. He has help. Back to Carlson. He scores! Scores! What a goal. What a series. He should have. Oh, absolutely. That was like Stone's fist at the beginning of last game. What's up, Inverno? Buenos noches, my friend. How are you doing? How is your Saturday? Vegas taking the lead. Wait for it. Scoring for your Golden Knights with his third of the playoff. Number 71, William Wild Bill Carlson. With an assist from number 15, Noah Hannoffen. And a secondary assist from number 7, Alex Pietrangelo. Ooh, pass up front. Hilly's able to keep it out. Colasar gets a little bit of a trip as Vegas clears the zone into the Oilers' territory, trying to go all the way across. Puck is not secured. Good defense by Bouchard to keep that attempt out. Puck back the other way. Oilers, Nugent Hopkins into the Vegas zone. He kicks it towards the low wall. Puck fought off, and that needs to be a penalty. That absolutely needs to be goaltender interference. MCS, there is a minute 54 to go in the second. And it is goalie interference. Vegas power play. Let's go. What do you mean you don't like this call? Shove it up your ass, you don't like that call. A mask that came off rather easily. That is what the commentators are saying for this game. A mask that came off rather easily for Adin Hill. How fucking obnoxious is TNT to have commentators that have been on here running their mouths about Vegas and kissing the ass of the Edmonton Oilers? Earlier, he went off about how Nick Wall should not be on the ice. That is absolutely a suspension. If you have a meeting with player safety, that's an automatic game suspension. The guy had to tell him, dude has played almost 500 games and never had a cross-checking minor. As a Canucks fans, I hate the Oilers, so I'm cheering for Vegas, and I think come back in the series. You can see where I stand in the matter, and I am 100% on your side with that, and I appreciate the support. Not to mention, to be honest with you, it's not you being a Canucks fan that makes you hate the Oilers. It's the Edmonton Oilers that makes you hate the Oilers. That was a cross-check that should have been, we should be 5-on-3 for 50 seconds, but the cross-check into the boards, that's stuff. Yeah. Why would we call that? You're already on a penalty. Wouldn't want the game to be called, I don't know, fucking right. Oh, and then Riley. But, yeah, no, it's you have a functioning brain. That's why you hate the Edmonton Oilers. Go, Barbie. Go. Good defense there. Good defense. It shouldn't be happening, but at least it's good defense. That's a good recovery. 3 seconds to go. Hilly makes the last minute save, and we are going to second intermission with a 3-2 lead. Oh, boy. I cannot believe. Yeah, I never really liked the Oilers, but since they kicked us out of the playoffs, I've really not liked them. Hey, I feel you with that. My thing is, I never cared about the Oilers. And then Evander Kane went to the Oilers, and I hate Evander Kane because he is dirty as hell. And all now watching them the last 3 years during the playoffs, I've realized that Edmonton as a whole does not know how to play clean hockey. They are dirty as shit. I'm still mad about Arvidsson getting taken out. Like, I'm really irritated. But there's nothing we could do about it. So, you know what I mean? What's the. It's funny. People always ask. They say there's nothing you can do about it. So what are you gonna? It's like, what are you gonna do? Like, well, I'm gonna get on the internet and I'm gonna bitch and moan about it, which is why I'm here. But the officiating this year has been the worst I think I've ever seen. And that includes when San Jose tripped over their own teammate's stick and we got a 5 minute major. Like, but no, like Evander Kane is dirty. I don't like that he got a 2 minute minor for that hit to the head on Petrangelo. I think that's bullshit. But this is the hockey world we're living in now. All right. I'm going to kick it to the intermission screen. We probably got about 10 minutes before I'll be back, and we'll be ready to go for the third period. The timer will be right up in this particular general area. We'll take the VGK red out since I believe the penalty is over. And we will be back in a few minutes, y'all. See you soon. Alrighty, y'all. We are back. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I knew something was missing. Oh, good grief. We got to strike again, and we got to strike fast. That should be coming back any minute now. Golden Knights, 6 seconds left on the power play. So basically, got to win the face-off, and if we don't, then we need to get back and make sure that dude coming out of the box doesn't get ahead of us. Oh boy. Oh, see, I forgot to do music again, but it's funny. I either forget to do the music or I forget to mute the TV again. Yeah, no kidding, for Jesus. Edmonton wins it. Get back. Back to full strength. Puck all the way in. Skinner plays it. Eventually. Barbie gets a piece of it. He's trying to fight across to the point. He has to give up. Just a hair too slow. Vegas heading back the other way. Howden trying to get in. Eichel there to help. Oilers get it out. Down the low boards and into the Vegas zone. Trangelo sends it all the way back to Barbie. Barbie gets it to the middle. Eichel heading out. Dumps it deep, goes for a change. Howden's going to come in and put on pressure. Skinner leaves it. Ends up being a little bit of potential for Howden there, but the Oilers get it to safely. Love Oilers, don't get me wrong, but I don't want them to score. Bro, I swear to God, you come in here sometimes and you just try to piss me off. Olofsson gets it deep, takes a hit at the red line to do so. Hannafin keeps it in. Back behind the net, puck comes up the high wall. Riley Smith able to keep it in. Stick knocked out of the hand of Carlson. We'll ignore that. Pietrangelo back into his own zone to settle it. Goes to Hannafin. Hannafin takes the low wall out. And all the way down for an icing. Face off in the Vegas zone. Just over a minute and a half gone in the third period. Shots are 16-13 Vegas. Vegas wins the face-off. Olofsson up the low wall and out. Can't make it past the red line. Oilers go into their own zone. Donnell Nurse heading out. Dumps it in around the boards, and Haig has it. Gets it up, and Vegas out. Pearson into the zone. Dorofeyev trying to feed it up front. Can't connect. Trying to get it to Hurdle. Hurdle has it below the net. Looking for a place to go. He gets it to Pearson out front. Oh, and Dorofeyev lets it go. Pearson all the way across and just couldn't handle it as Dorofeyev at the high dot. He shoots, goes off of Skinner's crest. Like the stream for you. Hey, love you too, buddy. Hurdle shoots and stopped by Skinner. Edmonton comes into neutral. And the puck goes deep. Howden down low, fighting in the corner. Gets it up, but Bouchard ends up with it. Shot on Hill, comes right back out. And Colasar takes it away. Loses the battle. Eventually comes away with the puck. That was close. Now Howden into the zone. Sorry, Kolasar into the zone with Howden on his left. Puck goes into that corner. Kolasar trying to find something to do with it, and he ends up turning it over. Puck down on the low boards. Trying to work it out. Vegas takes the high road, and it's clear. Barbashev gets it deep into the Edmonton zone. And Edmonton sends it in. That could have been... I'll say that... I was going to say that could have been icing, but... Vegas just stopped playing it before the whistle. McDavid came storming in. If it was... I mean, he was definitely behind where they typically call the icing, but... 16-16 to go in the third. Come on, Vegas. Okay, so they blew the icing and brought it to the center dot. Hanifin going around the high wall. Barbashev kind of bumps it. Riley Smith's able to stick with it, get it deep. Oilers are going to take it back the other way into the Vegas zone. Hanifin gets a crunch, moving the puck up the high wall, but it gets sent back around down low. Puck behind the Vegas net. Oilers to the high point. Oh, and it made its way out. We got to delay it offsides. Vegas gets it out quick. Eichel into the zone making moves. Tried to leave it for Barbashev. Didn't work out. Puck goes on net off a tip. There you go. Theodore resetting in neutral. No dumb passes. There you go. Kolasar gets it in. Low boards. Gets it deep. Carlson against Bouchard. Bouchard gets it out, but it comes right back. Olofsson trying to turn and backhand it. Puck goes to Kolasar in the low boards. Carlson loses his skate. Still finds a way to get it to Olofsson. Olofsson whiffs on the shot. Kolasar to the middle where to Carlson. Back McNabb. Theodore shoots and misses the net. Kolasar on the low boards. Takes it to the low corner. Circles around. Gets to the low point. Tries to get it through. Looked like there's a little bit of stick contact there. A hook or a slash. But we might actually see under 6.5. Yeah, just hope the next goal is Vegas. I am with you 1,000%, brother. You know that I am. Vegas gets it out. Oilers right back in. Shot goes wide of the net. Yeah, Eichel's playing. Stoney hasn't been in since the first period. Puck goes head hunting everybody. Ends up hitting the back glass. Trying to come out front. Oilers lose the puck, but then the Knights do as well. They get it up and out, though. Pearson loses it through neutral, but that should be an icing. And it is an icing. They'll bitch about it, but it was, in fact, an icing. Oilers win the face-off coming out of the Vegas zone. He sets it. Nope, he doesn't. He fakes the set, throws it up to Riley Smith. It's turned over, but at least it got out of the zone. Hanifin looking for a place to go with it. Takes the low boards, and Oilers keep it in. Stopped by the skates of Pietrangelo, the shot from the low point. Vegas is going to send it all the way back. No icing. And then Nurse sends it all the way forward, no icing. Puck comes out of the zone. Gonna take a hoot for you, bro. Hey, cheers, brother. I said sooner or later I will have some drinks. I miss doing shot for goal and all that stuff. But cheers, buddy. Enjoy one for me. Faden, stop typing. Hey, no worries, brother. I know you're here in spirit. 12:46 to go in the third, and we are going to go to a commercial break. But yeah, one of these games I'll be coming in with a beer, some bourbon or something. I haven't had a whiskey sour since like New Year's, so I could use one. So again, Sunday, Mother's Day. Don't forget to talk to your moms tomorrow. We'll be here at 1:30 for Winnipeg and Dallas, and 4:30 for Toronto and Florida. And then we go back to the 4 o'clock, 6:30 games, which means 4 o'clock and 7:15. Schizo, we are leading. Yes, sir. Hope you're having a good Saturday, but we are currently leading. But yeah, keep an eye out for that tomorrow. Early game. Looking forward to an early game. I mean, get done about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I could get down with that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. It's funny. Oh, I actually lost one. That's unfortunate. Watching UFC. Oh, shit. I forgot it's Saturday, bro. Oh, Aldo and Zahabi. Playing a bit, living Oblivion. Nice, nice. Sorry, Evan. What quarter is it? It's the third. Wait. Okay, I'm just saying. I hope you understand what's wrong about that sentence, but it is the third period. Edmonton in the Vegas zone behind the net. This series can do. Hell yeah, dude. Puck bouncing, puck change directions and goes wide of the net. Howden works his way out of the zone. All right. Yeah. Well, no, it's just hard to have three quarters. That's the only thing. Like I said, just all out of fun, man. All out of fun. Riley Smith turns the puck over at neutral. No, you're good, bro. So, hey, Schizo, you taking Bilal? I gotta think that's where I'm leaning. I looked at the card real quick. I don't know much about a lot of the fighters on this card. Olafson dumps it past the red line. Oilers out of their own zone through neutral. Hilly slows it down. White Cloud gets it up and out. Oilers recover at neutral. Oilers play catch with it in their own zone under the pressure of Wall. Finally, they make it out and picked off by Dorofeyev. Great pass up by Dorofeyev to Hurdle. Hurdle looking for an out. Gets it to Haig, who shoots and misses the net. Jordan Hyman, I subscribe to you. I do YouTube. Nice. Right on, brother. I appreciate the sub. All right. Puck out of play. Looks like we'll be facing off in the Oilers zone. Hurdle needs a goal. He really does. It's something that's just, oh, shit. He just smacked the shit out of the equipment manager with his stick when he got mad. Oh, that's not going to do good for Hurdle, man. He took a... Oh, that's not great. So nobody scores. Yeah. Let's hope nobody scores. I'm okay with that. Or Vegas scoring, I'd be cool with. But yeah, Hurdle slams his stick. You got a channel as well? Right on. What do you cover, buddy? Face off won by Vegas in the Oilers zone. Pearson down low, works it up the low boards. Back to Pearson up the high boards. He throws it to the net, stopped out high by the Oilers. Vegas keeps it in. Hannafin dumping it deep. Howden delivering a hit. Puck stays down low till it pops into the center of the ice. Oilers headed back the other way. Fuck. Vegas able to get it out. Right back in. Cover all sports. Nice. Colasar gets it down below the net. Another stuff right on. Edmonton slowly working their way out of the zone. They pass it all the way, all the way up. It's a turnover. Vegas 2-on-2. Eichel trying to make a move, and he gets shut down. McNabb can't keep it in at the point. Foot race back. Theodore gets there first. All the way up and into neutral. Vegas trying to reset again. The pass is missed off the high boards, trying to reach across the center. Shot hits a stick. Dorofeyev trying to work his way out, and the puck goes deep in on Skinner. Stanley Cup Timmy's got word. I appreciate you. Slim Cool too. Yeah, Slim's my boy. I've known him for a while. I think we met back in 2020. He talked me into downloading Warzone, so eventually I got to play it with him. Puck comes into neutral. Yeah. Dude, Slim and Ray are good people, man. Now that you're in the friend group, don't ever lose those two, because they are great people. They're the kind of people you can have a genuine, like, get frustrated or get mad argument with. And once the discussion's done, it's right back to, I love you, buddy. Let's keep playing games. And there are few people who can do that with you, especially like when I'm being a fucking idiot. Oh, shot. Wah. Stopped by Skinner. The feet up front on a bad turnover by the Oilers. But yeah, that's good. Like, if I'm being stupid and just being like dickish because I'm having a bad day, it takes them all of 5 minutes to be like, hey, stop being an asshole and come hang out with us again. And so they're really, really good people. And yeah, like Stidgy and Wolf, I known that dude since, I want to say 2011. Somewhere around there. I met him, and like all of them I know through video games. You know what I mean? Like I met Stidgy and Wolf. We're at commercial break, by the way. So I met Stidgy and Wolf through Black Ops 2. And him, his brother, his cousin. And I met Slim through, I want to say through Call of Duty. Through playing Warzone. Like, it's crazy. The friends that I've made playing video games and shit often are, like, when I look back, I got a handful of them through the years that's not how I met them. Most of them I met through playing Call of Duty or Tarkov or something. Miss Black Ops 2, yeah. We were talking about that the other day. I really miss Black Ops 2. And it's like I would, if they remade it, fixed up the graphics and didn't touch a single other thing. If they changed a single thing about the game, I probably wouldn't like it. But if they left it exactly the same and just upgraded the graphics, left it alone from there, I would instantly be re-obsessed with it because I love that game. And I mean, it's about the times too, because that's when Xbox Game Chat was like beyond massive. 2010 ish, 2011 ish. Like I really don't do as much shit talking on here as I do in normal life. But I just love it. I love messing around and making jokes and talking trash. And it met a whole bunch of people that way. Turnover. Vegas Wall. Is that Wall? Who is that? I can't make out the number. Hurdle looked like he might have been wrapped up a little bit trying to make that shot. Puck up high to Hannafin. He tosses it back down low. Pearson behind the net. Gets it out front. Hurdle stopped by Skinner yet again. And fucking no reason, but the refs are just going to let Darnell Nurse face wash Pearson. I don't judge you. You care what you do outside the game. Just different real life friend, in my opinion, experience. Well, the biggest thing about it is at any time, either side can just fuck off. How much time do we have? We have 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third. In this period, yep. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go. But yeah, at any given point, if anybody's in a bad mood, they can just go away. And it's fine. Like, I'll hit you guys up when I'm not pissy, okay? And so you're not, it's just, it's easier. Man, a little bit of chaos in the Vegas, no. Right smack, it might. We need to stay strong here, especially at the end. Eichel working up the boards. He gets held. Dude, Eichel just got held. Got his arm, I mean, big hit down low. Oilers have it in the Vegas zone. Dude, Eichel was gone. Shot from the low circle, misses the net, hits the outside. Taking the high road out. Oh, dude, he loafed. Get out of here. Everybody sees the tip up front. Nobody sees Draisaitl down low, but he misses the net. Thank goodness. .655 to go in the third. Shots are 22-15. Vegas. Face off to the right of Aiden Hill. Eichel. Nugent Hopkins. Eichel wins it. McNabb goes back behind the net. Whiffs on the pass. Eventually does connect on a pass, but they're going to waive the icing. Perfect. Change for Vegas. That should be an icing on Edmonton, and it is. .637 to go in the third. Need to stay strong. And now we have an icing on Vegas. So I realize it now. This is where my foot starts bouncing. My shivers are starting to timber just a little bit. Well, batten down the hatches, matey, because this is about to be a wild ride. Bouchard sends it down low. I mean, it's a lot of time, dude. It's a lot of time. Pass from behind the net to McDavid. Hilly makes the save. Hannafin putting pressure down low. Oilers still have it. Turn over the Hurdle. And Hurdle gets it out. Oilers get it in. Vegas gets it out. Oh, boy. Puck across neutral. Turned over to Vegas. Patience. Just not quite the right idea. So turns into a dump and chase instead of an entry. Oilers out through neutral. Puck comes all the way down the low boards. Swung around to the... high boards to low boards. Good little tip by Carlson. Gets it to Eichel, and the puck is out. Riley Smith forces them back, but not that far. Vegas gets a change, though. We got to start getting aggressive. Oilers go eat shit tonight. Go eat shit every night, Oilers. Theodore works it up high, and Kolasar gets it out. This one we go on to the next. Exactly, buddy. Give you this one. Got to get the money on it, too. Light dump in by Vegas. Kolasar makes a hit, but takes the worst. Kind of takes the worst from it. Howden just got taken down on the low boards. And then, who was that? Donnell Nurse. Go figure. Cross-checking the shit out of Howden. Let's not call a penalty for cross-checking. Let's just blow the whistle and say, hey, guys, knock it off. Fucking believable, dude. Seriously. Let's see what's happened. The Jose Aldo fight I'm actually curious about. I don't know much about his opponent, but I like Jose Aldo. Like I said, welterweight main event may end up being a decent fight. Feeling nice, bro. Let me do that second frame, my man. Cheers. Hey, there you go, buddy. That's what I'm talking about, friend. That's you looking out for me, and I appreciate that. Oh, man. Dude, I can't remember if I ate today. I'm starting to think I did not. So there's another thing that I need to do when this is done. Got to make a late night trip to the special store and then come back and eat some. 4.5 minutes to go, man. These commercial breaks are killing me. They always do. Oh, what's happening? Puck into the Edmonton zone. Nugent Hopkins there first, pressed by Hurdle. And the Oilers get it out. A stumble. I don't know who that was. Just fell backwards down low for Edmonton. Big shot by Waugh. Hits a stick and goes wide. Sorry, I think that was Dorofeyev that shot that. It just looked like a 0, not a 6. Speed of Oilers negate the icing. Hurdle. Able to get it out. Barbashev has it. Into the zone. Pressure coming. Just trying to look for something to do. He's getting hugged and whatever. Now the Oilers working their way back in. All the way up. Backhand across. It goes up to the high point. Shot. Stopped by Hill. Shot. Stopped by Hill. And the puck goes all the way back down for an icing. That's Aiden Hill locking in tough right there, buddy. He can't let up those rebounds. That's 2 rebounds straight up the gut. And now that's hard as shit, dude. What he's doing is not easy, but he's got to get better with those rebounds. But a great save with the glove on McDavid. Puck comes out. Oilers have it. Shot. Glove save by Aiden Hill. 3:13 to go in the third. Shots are 22-19 Vegas. Face off in the night zone. Holy shit. Lock in, Aiden. Yep. Let's go, buddy. Oilers win it. Tighten up, D. Get in front of the net. That's why I said get in front of the net. I had no doubt that was coming. Hey, I've got somewhere to be. I've got to cut this off at 9. I was hoping no overtime, but I've got to cut this off at 9. So if I don't see it. I kind of see Vegas giving up another goal in about a minute and a half, but at 9, got to bail out. And it goes off the skate of a Vegas Golden Knight. Aiden Hill has been beat by his own team more than he has anybody else. But yeah, there goes your 6.5, buddy. We stop attacking, dude. We just flat out stop attacking the other way. We stop trying to score and we just play defense. And then some stupid shit like that happens. Kept in by the Oilers. Yo, what's up, Mercs? Yeah, buddy. It is what it is. You came in at a rough time, though, bud, because if we go to overtime, I got to get out of here. Oilers into the zone. Defense actually held up for a moment. Puck goes up to the net. And now the Oilers are bitching about missed calls, and it makes me want to beat the ever-loving shit out of each one of them. Let the kids stay up late for this one. Hey, you never know, Mercs. It ain't over yet. It's all right. Like I said, unfortunately, I do have to bail once if it ends up going to an intermission. Vegas wins the faceoff. Almost flubbed the puck deep in our own zone. McNabb gets it up ahead. Dumps it deep. Pop out to the Vegas zone. Vegas zone. To the Vegas stick. Sorry, my brain is mush. McNabb across. Top of the high circle. Goes wide. Goes OT. I will be here with you. No, I won't be here though, buddy. That's what I was saying is I won't be here. Shot blocked up and out of play. Minute 19 to go in the third. But yeah, that's like I said, buddy. I've once this go if we go to overtime when the intermission starts, I got to get out of here. I got something I got to go do. I was really hoping we weren't going to need extra time. Because I've got stuff to do. Puck comes out of the Oilers zone into the Vegas zone. Pietrangelo. Oh, that's all good. Yeah. Nice come away with them. Hopefully, buddy. Hopefully. I said I am prepared for the loss. Kind of have been ever since that call last game was made. Foot race. Hanifin gets there. Sends it all the way around. And Barbashev gets it out. He can't get the feed the wall. 35 seconds. $50 on the Eagle. Damn. Throwing out some big money. I like it. Oilers behind the Vegas net. Trying to find a way out front. They get it all the way to the low point. 20 seconds. Shot hits a body way out high. Pietrangelo kicks it around to McNabb. McNabb feeds it to Carlson. He's able to get it out. Into the Edmonton zone. Carlson tries to get out to the center. It's fed. Riley Smith. No, they wave it off. We're going to have to look at the video. I think that went in too. We got to look at the video. Vegas is already celebrating. I'll be back. Wait for it. Wait for it. Holy shit. Mercs, for Jesus. Oh my God. I gotta wait for the feed to come up. I thought you took 6. Well, there you go. Mercs! Holy shit! Scoring for your Golden Knights with the game winner at the buzzer. Number 19, Riley Smith. I bet, dude. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Let's fucking go. Let's go. No need to bail out early tonight. Edmonton loses it with about 0.3 seconds on the clock. Vegas fighting to the last second. Oh my goodness, guys. We were here for magic. We witnessed magic. That was absolutely incredible. You're right. We needed that one. Not only did we need that one, the way it happened, man, that's a huge turnaround for the Golden Knights. Holy hell. I can't believe what I just watched. Riley Smith faking the shot, dragging it around everybody, including Skinner, and burying it in the net with 0.0 seconds to go. A couple tenths of a second to go. There you go, Vajesus. Big money. I'm with you, Mercs. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, I can't believe what we just saw. Lord, I said absolutely, Mercs. That was intervention right there. Riley Smith, the best possible trade at the deadline, works out for Vegas yet again. What a game. Holy shit. To give up on his team. Yes, but don't you ever say that. No. Hey, dude, I was sad. I never give up. Even if it sounds like, see, what an ending Michigan made. No kidding, right? You know, enjoy the rest of your night. Likewise, Mercs. Everybody can enjoy their night now after that win. Dude, holy hell. What a goal by Riley Smith. And it's, hey, just because I said the words, I give up on my team, does not mean for a second I gave up on my team. No, I thought it was OT. Likewise, went and took a piss. What the fuck? Yep. Michigan, man, I'm sitting here like sweating it out. So many attempts, so much good effort, just not coming out of it. And then Riley Smith fakes the shot, draws 2 skaters in the goalie out to him, and buries it in the net. GG's, dude. GG's, fellas. Head to bed now. Happy Mother's Day to your mom. Hey, likewise, Mercs, and your wife as well. And all the mothers in your life, man. Dude, you gotta love it, fellas. You gotta love it. Yeah, so, all right, I got to get out of here. Like I said, I was expecting overtime where I was going to have to bail out early, but now we can bail out right on time. What a big win that is for the Golden Knights. Hey, see you tomorrow, Mercs. 1:30. 1:30 and 4:30 tomorrow. What a game, guys. But yeah, Mercs, Vajesus, I know I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Michigan Made, if you got nothing happening tomorrow, we'll see you then. Or hope to see you then. All excited now. Yeah, it's going to be hard to go to sleep. But big time. Big dubs. Big dubs. All right, guys. Oh, New Vegas was going to pull a game out. Yep. We're down 2-0 early, likewise. Been the most exciting matchup for sure. Likewise, Michigan made. I agree with you 100%. Have a good night, bro. Get some sleep. Catch you on the next one. Everybody else, get some sleep. Enjoy the dub. We will see you at 1:30.